Hello, I'm back. I had air conditioner problems. It's really hot. And I need to buy a new air conditioner. Something wrong with mine, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, I never did look up a tutorial. Instead, I'm just gonna do a side thing. So, I'm just gonna stop what I'm doing here. And I'm gonna move over to an empty spot. I could probably use these cubes. Actually, yeah, I could probably just use these, I guess. Yeah, that should work. It's all parented too. Yeah, tangent over here, mesh tangent. Yeah, that should work. It has all the things I need. Um, so let me go to test functions. Let's create a new. Okay. So my test crap functions. Yeah, this should work. I don't. This is all for testing here. Let's call it a math F test. And I'm not going to use the mouse or a camera. I'm only going to use WSAD and maybe Q or E. I should do 4 and 6, like Dark Souls. I mean, Elden Ring. Whatever, Dark Souls Elden. I'll have a 4 and 6 apply a rotation effect on the number pad. And then WSAD will just work like normal. So I could still use test axis, I believe. So we'll go ahead and stick that on transforms. I need to open up. I said I was going to ignore it, but there's one thing I want to look at that maybe I just typed wrong. Is if I'm typing and pulling the wrong thing from test axis, that's going to cause problems. It won't work. Because test axis has all of my info for rotation and movement. Jeez, this chair's loud. So, let me think. There's so many folders, it's very confusing. I'll just open up. I keep forgetting that I could just open it and it has it already loaded. I could just click any of these, it doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever you were last working on, do not close it out. The tabs, just close the whole thing out with the big X in the corner, and it will save all your tabs. And you can just open up any script, even if it's the wrong one, and then just close out the wrong tab, and then you'll have all what you were doing last on there. It helps keep your memory fresh. But yeah, I'm going to run through every single math F function. Because fuck it. Because clearly I don't understand how it's inputting my data. Once I understand how the data goes in, what it takes, and how it uses it, I won't be having this problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and just learn exactly what it's doing. I have an approximation about what they do, but I don't know exactly what they do, except some of them. like clamp. I know what clamp does. We could probably just skip that one. I might just do it anyways, just for fun. Oh yeah. Suspector. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this could. There could be a problem. I mean, I did have a note here, so I don't know why. Well, I guess that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. And this did jack shit. It literally just did the thing I already did. It did. I predicted that Math F move towards was gonna do exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Piece of crap. Let me go up here. I'm just gonna get access to access vector. That's right. It's literally just X and Y. That's X and Z, I guess, and for Unity. Yeah, X and Z. I don't understand why. Because it worked. Like if I just use this movement, uh, it works just fine. But then as soon as I do any kind of rotation, it just freaks out. I can never make up my mind. I'm actually just gonna try. Should be this rotation. We'll do that rotation. No, because if I do that rotation, it'll just overwrite it and screw it all up. Yeah, no, I'm done. No, fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm gonna get my answer, and then I'm gonna put the answer in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm done. Fuck this. I hate fucking running around in circles. Pissing me off. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all this. I hate all of this. I guess we could keep this. That's fine. There, good. Save. Just combiner. I don't even need this anymore. I'm gonna keep it open. Test axis. Should move all of this to test combiner, and then my test script. Fucking ants! Damn it! Everywhere! I hate them! Get in my bed. Better not. Need an ant trap. I'm gonna freak out if I swallow an ant. Should probably make sure this is recording. I forgot to do that. Testing. Yeah, it's working. Ow, my nose. Ow. Didn't I copy a bunch of stuff? Yes, I do. Suppose undo that, and I'll go in here. Functions, math F. Open this up. I'm gonna make every method inside this class is going to be a math F method, which is custom. Void move towards. Because move towards is a property or function of math F. So math F is the class. So even though my method in this script is the same name as the property function of mathf, doesn't matter because mathf is a script much like the one I made, mathf test, and they're isolated, they're separate. We're just accessing a function slash property of mathf, which is move towards, and it will do, it's basically will do exactly the same thing, just with whatever, however I define those properties within this script using my own numbers and stuff. And this keeps it separate from the other math functions, so I can test them separately and like mix and match them and fully understand how Unity does their, I don't want to say calculations, but how it runs it together. Because the vector math and the quaternions and the axes, they all communicate differently. They don't really communicate on the same level because the quaternions have like 9, I forget, there's a lot. They have a lot of different rotations. Quaternions are crazy. You do have quaternion Euler, which like makes it simpler. It's a lot like a color wheel actually, but for rotations. It's a lot like this. So like you got your basic RGB, this would be Euler, and then this would be quaternion with all these like alpha, all these crazy, just instead of colors, it's rotations. Like it's quaternion is like very precise, exact rotation, whereas Euler is just like rotating on the X, Y, and Z, but this is 2D. I can't show you that. Again, confusing if you're a 3D modeler, because Y is not Y in Blender. It's Z. So if you're in Blender, completely different. I don't know why. I think it's like a European American thing. I don't know. Like Europeans use Z or Y, and then Americans use Y or Z. I forget. I don't know. And then you got vector, and axis, and like the rotations are like usually the rotation you want is most likely going to be the opposite axis that you want to rotate on. So like a lot of times you're going to have to put the Y in the X position of a vector or rotation. Again, super confusing, but if you come from 3D modeling, which I did, it's not as confusing because you rotate all the time, so it's a little easier to understand because you can see it happen while you're making stuff. Yeah, I guess I can do so. What the hell's that? Damn notifications! I hate them. Yeah, I forgot to put my YouTube thing in. I'm really bad at this. I literally just stream just because it helps me do the work I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm very unmotivated. But the streaming helps, I don't know why. I have a lot of injuries and depression and work. Like, work as in a job that I have to live off. That drains all my energy. And by the time I get home, I'm fucking tired and exhausted. But that's everybody for the most part. All right. Where are my properties? Add Y. You know what? I'm gonna make these local only, which might be a problem. But for now, I'm gonna make them local, just because I don't want big properties at the top fucking with other things, because they might need different numbers. I don't know if one number is going to translate well across every single math function, because there's a lot of math functions, and that's going to get confusing. I'd have to constantly adjust it, which I guess wouldn't be too bad if I had a slider bar, because then I could like jiggle it back and forth. I could do both. I'll just do both. I'll just have an if. I just have a bool for local or public. So we'll do that. So we'll do public bool local variables. I don't know how to spell apparently. And we'll just have that default to true. I don't know why I did that. And then the local variables, shit. I feel like I should just use floats for now. Float. Fuck. Ow. You know what? We'll do current value. Float starting value. I like where this is going. Float max value. Float minimum value. I feel like it would be faster just to run through every single math F function and figure it out on my own than it would be to go online, find a third-person tutorial that matches what I'm trying to do, that's compatible with what I'm trying to do, and actually work and is up to date and not broken. Now, there is the Unity one you can download, but it's extremely complicated. All the parts for the Unity third-person example controller, all the parts for that are scattered. Also, it's the same shit. It's basically the same shit that you'll find online, but actually works and is. I don't remember if it was significantly different, but it was definitely different than what the tutorials did online. But there's a lot of similarities. The problem is, I don't quite trust it because when I downloaded it to get an idea of how third-person controller worked, it was just a mess. There's just like so many files. It was a fucking mess. I did get it to work, but holy crap was it messy. Like, you had to dig through all the files. It was really hard to find things. I might go back to it if I'm still struggling, even after, if this math F thing don't work, I'll go back to it, because it did work. It wasn't glitchy. You could crouch, you could jump. I think you could sprint. All the textures, like, it loaded, but I had to, forgot exactly what I had to do to get it to work, because the first time it loaded, everything was purple. And I don't even think it worked. It like crashed. And I fixed it. After I fixed it, I wasn't impressed. I remember being pretty disappointed. But it does work. So I might have to just copy some shit from that if I have to. Because once you get it working, you can adapt and like build off of it and eventually just make your own stuff. Because it gives you a path forward and you can branch off of it. I kind of hit a wall here with this camera shit. I know what I want, but all the functions don't really sound like the thing that I want it to do. Recovery rate. I don't remember what this was called. Starting value, current value, minimum value, max value, return value. You know, we got the float, return value. Now that's confusing. Recovery value, reset value. Time rate value, current rate. There we go. Yeah. This rate is synonymous with time. So current rate, which is a value. I don't know if I need this many, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oops. Current rate. Starting rate. 'Cause, I might need a value plus another value that are both min-max values and or multiple starting values. I don't know what I'm going to need, so I'm making a bunch. Current starting minimum rate, maximum rate. So that covers time and value. That would be everything in here. So this one's done. Little variable is true. Ow. If. Can you do that? Is that legal? Can I just do if and then if it's true without typing that? I don't know if it doesn't have an error. Can you just skip the true? That would be kind of cool. Else. It's a big blank. Oops. So current strength, which would be current value. Which would be current value again. Which would be max value. Which would be current rate. Current rate. Yeah, it would just be current rate. Should I make one that's just rate? I feel like current rate is going to confuse the hell out of me because it implies there's another rate. Damn it. Float. 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 Stay, you bitch! You could have default rate being local only. Default rate. The main reason why I'm doing it this way is I can put the slider value onto the locals. These also moving in public. And that will let me, because like sometimes you'll do a function and you can't even tell it's working because it's not a big enough number. Or worse, if it's too big, it just disappears, depending on what you're doing. You could get you could have a rotation or a movement that is either so fast or creates such a big gap that it disappears, or it's moving so fast you can't see it, or it's moving so slow that you can't even tell if it's working right. Like is it even working right, or is that a glitch? Like, you don't know. So the sliders can help with that. So you can also use like number keys. That's what I did for rotations. So that's basically the same thing as a slider, but you're holding down a button instead of jiggling a slider. I would love if they had better examples in the documentation. I'm better at learning when I can read something, and that's assuming it works and is up to date. Sometimes you read something that's wrong. All right, little variables is true. There, now I won't confuse myself because I have a unique variable, and I deleted something from here. Fuck. Tell me your secrets. Times what, you bitch? They're supposed to not do that? No, yeah, there's another value here. Oh, max value. I feel like it should be max rate. That makes no sense. Current value equal blah blah blah, current value. Oh, yeah, because it's target, so I did that wrong. It should be max. I got confused. Yeah, so when you click the parenthesis, the first one, right behind it, or just hover, it'll tell you how to, like, what it wants. I think it gets it straight from the website. It has a little hyperlink there. I don't know how you can click. Can you click that? Probably. Yeah, you can totally click this. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so there's that, and then if local variables equals false. So that's super confusing just looking at that. So I'm gonna put true on there. I wish there's probably a shorter hand way to do that. For now, the local variables will just be um, my default, which I think will just make it 0.05, I guess. I want everything to be that, so I guess I could just type it in. Having the same number across the board sounds horrible. Get I'll just make it according to how it's written. So if it has a current value, I'll just make the max value double of whatever it was going to be. The default will just be 0.5 for now. So yeah, we can make this more efficient. So the default value will be 0.5, 3.5. And that's pretty much all I need to do, because I can just go down here, and I can just float defaults I want to say value because I already have that. Local default. Local default. Oh, equals default. Local default equals local default. Max value equals local default times 2. Default rate equals local default. I like how this sounds. That is super easy. Bam! Done. So now that we got that, I can put that in the update. I can grab it. Let me make this public. I can grab it from other scripts. Right? Ah, shit. I don't know how to do this. I forgot. Is it already public? Are these public automatically? I don't remember. Chat. Does it matter? I don't think it matters because these are all the variables are public. So I don't actually need that. I just need. Yeah, no, that should work. Uh, string. I'm gonna make a string. Not an, it's like an array without actually being an array. It's just a bunch of strings. Actually, it's a bunch of bools, but they're not an array. But they're lined up like that. It's just gonna be a huge list in the update method. Not like a C# list, like a literal list. Fuck, what's it called? String. Oh, math f or math. We'll just say function. I think that's what the F stands for, anyways. Function math function. Then we'll go down to update and we'll do if math function equal, because it's a string, we can type in move towards, which is the name of the method we want to run. Then we'll run the method. You can put anything you want in the string, which is really cool. I think it's really cool. It's super awesome. Because what that means is you can have any number of keywords for this. Because it's a public string, you can type whatever you want in there. It will only trigger on specific, it's case sensitive. So it will only run this if you type it exactly as move towards in the public string variable in the inspector. And that will run whatever you put in it. And I put this in it. You can put whatever you want in here. It doesn't even have to make sense. This could say move dinosaur and it just nothing in it. Or maybe it's 1 + 2 equals 3. Doesn't make any sense, but you could do that. It's just a bool. It's just a different way to do true or false. It's like an organized way. I use it for testing. I don't think I would use it for games too much, except maybe like passwords, puzzles. Oh, you could use it for like character conversations, I guess, because like if the player types out something or says something with their mic and the game collects that text data it could trigger a bool. It's like, hey, did the player type or say this, and then something happened. So you guess you could do that. I haven't even gotten that far. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? No, I did get that. Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and just make. It's gonna be super boring. I'm gonna make all the math functions, and then after I make all of them, I'm gonna stick them on those cubes. I'm gonna start with the ones that are most relevant. I might skip a lot. I should just do all of these and just get it over with. These are static properties. It's just conversion, isn't it? It's literally just a conversion. I need some degrees. Yeah, I need to make a degree. Hang on. I want to adjust these real quick. Public float. So degrees would go from... shit. I think it's 180 to negative 180, because 180 is 360. So it's positive 180 to negative. I think. God damn it. Hang on. I can find out right now. So we'll click this. Where's the rotate tool? So on the... See what I mean? It's like weird. Also, why did I make that white? It's a horrible choice. So Y on the rotation is the same position as the X on horizontal movement. Isn't that weird? That makes no sense. So if you want to rotate on the X, you got to put the Y rotation in the X, I think. That's so confusing. I think it depends on what thing you're using. Like, what are you using vector 3 or using quaternion? I don't know. It's confusing. It's just something you might want to look out for. Anyways, so rotation is 0. Just gonna keep rotating. Well, that don't make any fucking sense. You can't have 1,000 rotations. That don't make a lick of sense. Well, now I don't know. Because apparently it just does whatever the fuck it wants. Shouldn't it, like, reset? What the fuck? It keeps count of how many times you rotated it? Alright, well, we're just going to do it manually, I guess. Fuck! I'm just going to undo. So, I gotta manually do this. So, that's one, this one side is going to go, so that should be 180. Yep. And then when it comes back around, it should be 360. Yes. It can also have a 0 position. Ah, kill me now. That's so confusing. Whatever. We'll just do it like a flat, hard number, which means I don't need to make any more floats. I don't need any more floats, because we could just use current value. And you can also use min value, which would be 0, max value 360. Starting value is whatever starting angle, like say 60 degrees is the starting angle, you type it just 60. So I don't need to make it anymore. If it's gonna be weird and make me feel stupid. So this is done. I feel like it's just squish it all together. It's not that complicated. Alright, start. I might need that. I don't want to get rid of it right now. I'm just going to leave that there. Every time I go to do Unity, I have to poop. Why? I'm holding it. Alright, next. We got move towards. Let's do move towards angle, because that was another one that was weird. I'm going to copy all this crap. Just give me it. Give me all of it. Fuck it. Forward, move. Stop it. Towards angle. Bam. Get out of here, update. We don't need you. Did I break it? I think I broke it. What did I do? I need to delete this. That's confusing me. No, we're good. Alright, so we'll just, like we did before, copy this. Speed. That would just be rate, because this doesn't have any time. So we just do default rate. Target. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Target. No. That's a degree. Huh. I feel like I should make a target value. Max, current, starting, default, max, min, current, starting, default, min, max. Yeah, I guess I should. Yeah. Public float, target, value. This is like the goal. It should be at the end, I think. We'll just replace this with target value instead. There. So target value is a little bit different than max value. Max value is like, don't go higher than this. A target value could be much more dynamic, because it could be like target value equals the position of something, which is always constantly changing. It is not a maximum, which is why I made a separate one for target value. Transform. So its starting position. Transform W angles equal new vector 3. This is going to transform whatever this is attached to. So that means I need to add in a new variable. This is insane. Like, I don't. If you ever make a script, I don't think they're supposed to be bigger than like 100 lines. This is going to be massive. Unless it's something like super simple, like I don't know, like stats or something. You got like a lot of resistances and damage types or something. I don't know. There's a more intuitive way than a big list of variables. Public transform target transform. do a public bool target self equal true. So we turn that off, it will change it. Instead of targeting itself, it targets something else. Very helpful. So that way I can make a different bool here. So we gotta make 3, 4, actually. So, shit. I guess we do need to change target value. No. It's not. No. Damn it. Target value can't equal itself. That's not how that works. Shit. I think that's fine. I think having that be local is fine. It doesn't think it breaks anything that I'm trying to do. If local variables equal true, then do this. If local variable equal false, then do then do the same thing but use local variables. So angle will equal yeah, we don't angle is the sum of all the things that we made, so it doesn't need its own thing because it's like self-evident. It is the thing that we already made, I think. I don't know. If local variables are true, yes. If local variables equal false, transform. This would still be the same. This would change to transform. Shit, what was it called? Target transform? Dot rotation dot y, I guess. I mean, that's what's rotating on anyways. Default rate times angle times blah. Transform dot angles equals blah blah blah. Target transform dot Euler angles equals blah blah blah. Yeah, I think we could just do instead we could just do default. Local default and local default. I see a problem. So I need main. I need an if instead of an if. That's too many. Ow. Transform dot Euler angles angle. So angle don't exist anymore because it's not inside these ifs. I mean, angle is inside the ifs, but not transform dot Euler angles. It's been separated. Angle's local. So I could, you know what? Problem solve. Float angle equal 0, I guess. No. Shit. That's a problem in itself. No, because I have a bool, which would fix it. And constantly get the value out of the if. Which would be overridden by shit. Ah! I don't think you can do this. Because I think it assumes 0. And since this will be ran an update, it will always be 0. Even if this is true, you still have this running first, which makes it 0. And this would run, which would change it, and then this would run at like light speed. And then this would make it 0, and then it would just be fidgeting back and forth. Unless this is not 0, this is like just unassigned. It just assumes no value. I'm gonna look that up. Unity unassigned local variable. How does that work? The value of array needs to be set by adding line just after declaring it, so don't care, not helpful. Oh, here we go. Initialize a variable to null to indicate to the compiler that you plan to assign it later. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Well, let's try that. That didn't work. You lied to me. How dare you? How dare you? That was just a regular one. Is it automatically null? Shut up. Don't talk to me that way. Well, I could just test it. It might work. It does not like that. Now it's unassigned, but then it becomes assigned, but then it's unassigned, and then it's like, ah! This shows how much of a beginner I am. You rarely do this weird local shit. I don't want to make another declared variable. God damn it. Definitely not going to use an array. That's just going to confuse the hell out of me. How many variables we got? 1, 2, 3. 10. That's a pretty good number. I don't want any more. I don't want to use a nested thing. I actually want to have to, though. I gotta nest it twice, so I gotta do old school if. I gotta do that, and then I gotta do that, and then this, and I gotta do that. Then I gotta make another if, and then, what was it? I have heartburn now. Target cell. True. Right. And then put that there, and then else. It does not target itself. This, I want the local variable to be able to switch between target self and target something else. And I want the non-local variables to be able to do the same as well. And paste that again, but instead of the attached, instead of the object that this is attached to, it's going to have a target, which would be target range. Bam. And I can just take and copy this. Makes it 2 lines, 3, 4 lines instead of 2. Whatever. Shouldn't have to go here. Can I just like leave it in there like that? Can you do that? Is that legal? That don't look legal. There's dots underneath it. No, that means it's not been assigned. That's all that means. Can I stick this all the way up in there? I guess you can't. That's really weird. I don't know if I hate that. I think I hate that. That looks terrible. That hurts my eyeballs. Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather have the extra space. Oh, and the... Actually, you know what? What if I put it in there and then do that? That looks a little better. Yeah, okay. I kind of like that. I'll do that. I'd save space. And here we go. Local default times time to tell the time. Transform to everything goes Y because it assumes we're moving a thing towards another thing. And that thing can be either self or the target. With 2 sets of variables. The default, which is basically useless. I don't even know why I made that. But I guess it helps reset my brain. Like if I'm messing with the sliders, and it's a quick reset to make it just 0.5 everything except maximums, which is dumb. Go back up here. Shit. Copy this. Paste. Move towards angle. Just gonna paste another one. So I'm gonna make another one. So that was another one. Kill it. Kill it. Close that out. That kind of helped, but not really. Stop it, Google. What is this? Vector 3, go away. I guess we could try this just to see what it does, just for funsies. It might give me some insight. I don't know why he's using this. It seems... Is that a variable? It's not a variable. This must be old. Yeah, it's like 5 years old. You don't even need to do that anymore. You can just type, you could just skip. I think you could still do it though. Dictation. Oops. Return the absolute value. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Wouldn't the absolute just be positive? Well, that's useless. I don't need that. It just makes it, it just flips it. So like a mirror, I guess. Can it mirror like a whole damn thing? Like can you mirror a vector? Well, now I'm curious. I would have to figure out how to write that in the code. Well, shit. Well, I don't want to print. Is this read only? Float F. No, I don't think it would be a mirror because it's just like it's the exact opposite. So like if you got closer, it wouldn't get closer to you. It would get pushed away. So it is a mirror, but it's not like an exact mirror. Because it's you'd have to combine this with move towards move a value current towards target. You'd have to set up two mirrors. You'd have to set up a basic mirror where all the positions and stuff are copied, and then when the one thing begins to move towards the other thing, that's when you switch it to the secondary mirror that makes two objects come closer to whatever point the mirror is at. Change the arc cosine of f minus the angle invariant to cosine of f. This is a horrible example. This is a cosine, I forget. Equal to the ratio of the side adjacent to a acute angle. I understand the side of the acute angle, but what do they mean by ratio? I gotta poop. Also, every one of these is a side, you assholes. To be derived from a right triangle ratio. Well, why not A and B? You got a problem with B? Or is it because you're comparing the in between of B, like right down the middle? Need poop. Wouldn't these all the corners be angle 0? What does it even mean? Is B always the writing? No, because over here C's the writing. And they're really bad at explaining this. They use these like set in stone letters for their variables. It's like you need to explain your variables. You can't just be like A, B, C, and then that's it. You fucking dickhead. Yeah, explain the relation between A, B, and C. Because A and C are both valid. A and C are the same fucking thing. The only difference is B, which is the 90-degree angle. Both A and C are an acute angle. You could say C is 0 if you wanted to. I got poop. I read it. Ah, 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 bleh. Stupid headphones. Ah, the sound of rain is relaxing. Ah, ah, ow, 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 ow. Okay, so the hypotenuse is the side that does not originate from the right angle, but from either side of the acute angle. Uh, I like this right here, adjacent leg, which means any any of the thing. So AB equals AC, or I guess you could so count 0, well, adjacent leg. Is A the flat part? C, yeah, because a hypotenuse would be this line right here. That's the adjacent. So I like that adjacent leg because it could be either. I think yeah. C and A are the legs. B is the right angle origin. I think because the hypotenuse is the non-origin side. Ow, my leg itches. Jesus, what the hell? That's a big bite. A big old welt on my leg. Ow! Did a spider bite me? Fuck! Itches. Alright. Divided by the angle of the leg. So that's 0 in parentheses, which makes me want to make everything 0. Why do you always divide by A? It don't make any sense. That's just because that's the angle, that's the side you want. AB divided by AC. Okay, I get it. So, because you're getting the the base and your angle, and then you divide it, and then you get your stupid angle. It's kind of like how you would calculate a radius for a circle, but instead of a radius, it's the inner angle of the angle. Soda pop, save me. Ah, God, it stings. Ah, I just left my socks on. Wipe it. Ow. It hurts. You go wipe. Ow. This is a little better. Just an inner angle. Definitely don't fucking need that unless the only way I can see this working is if the camera was B, player was A, we would get an angle, but it'd be like a super restrictive angle. It doesn't really apply. I'm moving this over here. I'm gonna need this is a bunch of math shit. First two floating point values returns true if they are similar. I love that one. Forgot I didn't need it because it was too big of a number, but it was pretty cool just how it works. I had to use epsilon because I was creating a fake gravity essentially. Instead of using a ray to calculate if you were on the ground, I used is the y value moving, right? Is it moving greater than an epsilon value? Because just standing, you might get a little bit of wobble. There's physics. And I had to use epsilon because approximately was too large, and that would trigger the not grounded state. So epsilon fixed that. Um, I don't feel like I need to go through all these. I don't need two different things. I just want the one, you asshat. Wee. That's what that looks like. Wee, just wavy lines everywhere. Zero would be like the dead center. It had to be. Arcsine plus is I. Arcsine minus is I minus I. I think that's pi. I'm not sure though, because they're using a stupid font. Also, why is it pink? I don't have anything wrong with pink, but it's like weird that. Why is it hot pink? It makes me feel like there should be more variables when they're using that color. I feel like there should be more colors with it. It's like red and pink is like, pay attention to this specifically. It's like there should. I mean, I guess there's blue numbers on here, but those aren't really valuable. So those are just a grid. Y equals I minus 1. I think that's I. That's what it looks like. Equal arcsine. Why is there just a nothing equal arcsine? Pi divided by 2. Sin. Therefore, sin. I'm so fucking stupid. These examples are terrible. I bet I can make better examples. I mean, I probably have some on my computer. I'm just lazy to look them up. I have so much old homework on here, I think. Oh, man. I'm kind of cute. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 20. I got plenty of time. Let's go documents. 40. Word. Oh my god, I don't even have the file. ODT. I don't think I have that anymore. Math 3. I'm not showing you my report cards. My report cards are terrible. Except Econ. Like, after, around second, third quarter. Like, no, second, third quarter. That doesn't sound right. Isn't it 4 quarters? Halfway through and beyond, like, the beginning of the year, I was doing fucking terrible. Fucking quizzes. God damn it. Just. Oh, these are images, actual images. Did I make this? I don't think I made this. I think that's just a reference. Ooh, I think I made this one though. This lazy coloring looks like something I would do. I think purple's the answer. You know, red and blue makes purple. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Fucking goddamn it. Stop. There we go. Math, what the fuck is Math CR? I don't even know what that means. Oh, God. Jesus. Ooh, here we go. You don't, I can't, what? Oh, doc files like built into Windows. I guess not. Fucking son of a bitch. Well, I have to download OpenOffice later, and then I could maybe open up some of these out of curiosity. Um. No. I already know those aren't what I need. What is that? There's something on my desk. Oh, it's fucking. Oh, you're stupid! How dare you! How dare you? I did physics, you hoe. Why am I typing? I don't even know why. It was like high school physics. I don't even know what that is. Ceiling, return the small signature equal to or equal to F. Oh, none of these are it. Here's the angle in radians. Here's tan equals y. See, that makes sense because diagonal x and y. The problem is Unity's y is not y. It's z. And its x is still x. That's the same. So maybe that might be part of the problem. Closest to power 2. Now, red color temperature to in Kelvin RGB color. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. Correlated color temperature. That's pretty cool. Do like predator heat vision. Calculates the shortest difference between two given angles and degrees. Don't care. It's an angle. We don't want that. I want an angle created from two values. which would be a tan 2. But it doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Transgender nature. Let's just round. I'm not doing that. Everybody knows how to round. This is saying. So it's like true or false, but for negative and positive. That's kind of cool. Maybe I just need tangent, because I already have the angle. Turns to tangent and angle F in radians, but we still need the X and Y thing. Turns to angle in radians, it's tangent X. Maybe 2, but maybe I need to use A tan 2 for the movement and then tan for the rotation. It's just a float. Oh, well, it gives you radians, so I don't know if that's... I don't think we need that. But I thought there would be more here to test, but I was just glancing at all this, but I'm actually like reading it more closely. Like I really don't. We don't need the raising of power. We don't need to do that. Son of a bitch. Determines where a value lies between 2 points. No, I don't want that. I hate how there's just only one way to do this. Alright, well, we're just going to do this. This is the next one on the list. Move towards, so we got 2 that I want to test. I need to make 3. Void 18. So we already got the transform. Transform. Stab it, you bitch! Transform. Target transform. Ah, I forgot to make XYZ value. Ow. Fuck. Foot. And now these are all 3 separate values. You can separate them with the commas. X. I might not need that. Relative X, relative Z times mass radians to degrees. Not degrees to rads. Transform, rotate, angle. So then we gotta flip that. And I basically do what I did up here. Relative X, relative Z. What the fuck do they mean by that? Is that like a thing you can do? How the hell? Where does that come from? Oh, vector 3. Relative. Which is equal to the transform point and the target position, then the angle you float it, and then the ATM2 is relative to the vector 3, which is local, which only needs to be local because the value is coming from the object that this is attached to. Only thing I need to do is just flip it, I guess. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So instead of, we don't even need local variables for this. It just needs target self. If, stop it! Right there. If, stop, why am I so stupid? Target self equals true, and stick this in here as it is, because it's target self. Then we'll do an else, and then we, same exact thing, but we're just going to flip it. So vector 3 relative is going to be target transform, and then this will be just transform, and then this will be target transform. I could make it, if I made it local. I mean, if I made it a with a declared variable, I could like attach stuff to it. As it is now, it's not. I can't modify it. Uh, I want to modify this somehow. We'll do if this crap. Put it in here. It suffices as its own. Like the code from the documentation is like a good default. I don't need to do anything for the defaults. But I need to. I think I need to make my own vector. I need to figure out. So in the tutorial, it was adding stuff right here in the angle area. So I guess we'll put something in there. Not sure what. A null value of some sort. Yeah, we'll have a null float. We'll have the null value assigned and start Maybe. I don't know yet. I need a new. Should be here. Public float. I'm not using integers because that's like more like a property thing. Like, yeah, I don't really need it right now. Integers are really nice if you need to compare exact numbers, like exact matches. Because floats, they got decimals, and they're huge in difference. They made like the difference is small, like in terms of like the number size, but the actual length of the decimal can be pretty significantly different. And that can cause problems. Like it's almost you're not going to get a 100% success rate if you're trying to match two floats together. Like if this float equals exactly this float, it's going to miss a lot of the times. Sometimes it will hit. That's what integers are good at. You need to match exact numbers. Which I think integers are just rounded off floats. Nice, delicious soda pop. It's good. Why can't I know? Let me know. I want to know. No. Do I have to declare it and then make it null? We'll try that. So default null. Default null equal null. Bitch, motherfucker. Not cannot null the float because it is a non-nullable value. So only integers can be null? What? Well, it's not nullable. What am I supposed to do? Fuck. I had an ideal there. I thought I was going to put like an unassigned variable that gets changed later and it'd be really cool, but no, I can't have that. I could have it times 1, which is the same as timesing itself. Maybe I should make the default value 1. It seems like that's too big, though. Five would cut it in half. 0.5 would cut it in half. That's the problem. So, public float. You know what? Does it even need to be public? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Just float. Base. Separate. Change. Null. Placeholder. Null. Folder. I like this animal, man. Just won't even assign it. We don't even care. If local variables equal true, yada 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 yada, else copy this. Pop this up here, you get it all nice and clean and fancy. You fucking bitch. It like fucked up my format. Yeah, so in here we'll put no fuck. No. Did it? No. No. Huh. Oh. I was supposed to, I forgot to times it. Times no. Else, there we go. Perfect. There we go. I'll do it. Because I can take null holder, which has no assigned value, which might make it just get ignored. Because I don't think it counts as a 0 or a 1. It's just unassigned, so I'm hoping that it gets skipped. Which is fine, because I could just switch it. Like, if it doesn't do anything, I can just switch this back to true while it's running, and then do the calculation with a separate method, I guess, or whatever, or however I'm going to do it. And then setting, and then switch it back, and that should get me the final result. I also need to put a reset in here. So if reset, stop it, bitch! I gotta make it first. That could be, yeah, I need to go. Public pool. Reset. If which values equals false, do this. Stop it. Ah, what the hell happened? Else. What the hell is going on? There we go. There's only 3 I'm testing, which is not a lot. 18, 2. How do I reset? What do I reset? Transform. So I need to make another one, but private. So do I need to do that? No, I could just, that doesn't need, yeah, I could just make that local. Who cares? What's in the start nothing anyways. Transform. Starting transform equal transform this transform. Bam. Now we have a starting transform. We're good. We'll run once and it will hold that value forever, which I think includes the rotations. It's a transform. Null holder. Float. Float equal. Wait, no, it needs to be a. Shit. It needs to be a big value. Like, it needs to be up here. Because I can't put it anywhere else. It can only work in the start method if I don't. So, yeah, hang on. Transform. Starting. Yep. And then null holder equal null holder. That don't seem right. Because I need to reset null holder if I when I change it. Could just make it 1. Fuck. Shit. Fucking son of a bitch. Well, we got to transform. That's the most important part. I know. Actually, if you stop playing, that would reset. If you play and then play and pause. What'd you say about me? Do you like mushrooms? There's this one time I cooked and made like taco thingy. It was like soft taco. I had like poblano peppers in it and stuff. Onions were a bad idea. Onions suck. Um, and I cooked it like perfectly because I was following a recipe, and it was pretty good. I don't know how I did it because they gave me a special. Uh, they gave me like a special pepper sauce. I forget what it's called. Taco sauce. I don't even remember, man. Here's a blue apron recipe. It's pretty good, minus the fucking onions. That ruined it. I was surprised. Um, I tried making it again, but I don't remember what it was. Like I tried making it by buying it in the grocery store, and yeah, it fucking sucked. It was mushy. I don't know what I did. I don't know what the difference was. You know, we're gonna get rid of null holder, and we're gonna just put in something else because I give up on it. I was hurting my brain. Min rate, max rate, target value. Could use target value. Which is already occupied by local variable. So I don't think these are compatible. I'd have to think about that. The compatibility of these methods is questionable. So instead, we're just going to do a target. That works easier. Bam, done. Now I gotta test it. I don't even know how. Fuck. Else. There's no point in having resets on this. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but fuck. How do we reset only value? Reset variable default. Reset function. Sweet. Apparently there's a reset function. I'm gonna try that. If I could get this fucker over here. How much time I got? Ah shit, I gotta hurry. Fuck. brain. All right, we'll start at the top. So we need the string to reset first, which would be we need everything to reset. I just need to shut up. Math function. Math function dot reset. How do you reset? Hang on, I forgot something. Yes, we'll just use this. That should be fine. This should not have a range. Starting value. I don't know what that should have a range. Fuck. Shit. I don't think these should have a range. Target value doesn't have a range. That makes sense. Min value, max value should not have a range. Current value, starting value, default value, default rate, starting rate. Take this. Alright, that makes sense. They're not all that have to be sliders. I can also put a lock on here too for the X, Y, and Z, which sounds pretty cool. Nope, we'll just do a public bool lock X, lock Y, lock Z. X if equal transform dot position dot X thank you, C Sharp. Wonderful, wonderful work. We're gonna do PF actually for position. And do another. Actually, wait, hang on. I probably just X on Y on and Z on. This will be great to use later if I need to test some other stuff. This is very useful. I can always add on to it. And I broke this. I'm gonna resave it. Oh my god. Eels transform. Blah, 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 and then yes, thank you. Ah, you're so kind. Thank you. Ah, thank you so much. I love when that happens. So that's a yes? I guess. I don't know. Maybe it depends on how the mushrooms are prepared. I don't fucking know, man. It's a maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. So we'll do if. Ow, I'm like being eaten alive. What is going on? I need to take a shower. If target self equal true. I want to be lazy and just either or instead of you know, making like a bunch of different things. Else, fuck. Take this, copy, paste, and change this to no fuck. Target transform. Hey, I'll be right back. Ah. Uh, I feel like I could have just used transform instead. Hindsight. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. I'm gonna save it here because I was mostly just setup. But yeah, I think it'll help. It'll help. I'm gonna just do this because I have the error. I gotta get rid of the errors. Save and yeah, it should help. Get an idea of what the hell's going on. That's it for now. I want to see if Blindside wants to stream something. Until tomorrow, bye.